Respected President of this convention, Comrade Vijayan, General Secretary of the All India UCO Bank Employees Federation, Comrade CM Patel, leaders of the All India UCO Bank Employees Federation, and young delegates participating in this convention for the last 2 days. Now we are in the culminating point, and many of the delegates, I think, to catch the train, they have already left. We are facing short of time. Yesterday I was given the opportunity to speak for a few minutes, and today I have been assigned with the task of delivering valedictory address. But I know this is not the time to make big speech. Already right from yesterday morning, you have been hearing lot of speeches, both from the side of the management as well as from the union leaders. At the All India level, AIBA General Secretary and also UCO Bank employee leaders have impressed upon you about the various dimensions and aspects. And I am confident that you are all the fortunate people. You had the opportunity to attend this convention, and the purpose for which the convention was conducted or being conducted is only with a view to enlighten the young comrades, inspire the young comrades, empower the young comrades, so that the future of UCO Bank Employees Federation is very safe in our hands, so that the future of the All India Bank Employees Association is very safe in the hands of the young comrades. Now a stage has come, the transition has to take place. The senior comrades who are occupying positions and retiring from the service of the bank have to give way to the youngsters, and the young comrades have to take up the reins and lead the organization and take the organization to greater heights. That is the purpose with which the All India Bank Employees Association has thought it fit to conduct a Yuva Sammelanam at Hyderabad. It was a very good successful event. The AIBA, that conclave, was in a position to inspire many of the young comrades in the various bank-wise organizations, and that has provided a kind of leadership also to the respective bank-wise organization. And rightly, Comrade Vijayan, Comrade Patel and the team of UCO Bank Employees Federation has taken clue from the All India Bank Employees Association, and I think this is the first young employees convention conducted by individual bank-wise organization. So far, no other organization has ventured to do it. Now, the All India UCO Bank Employees Federation has set the trend for the other organizations to emulate and get inspired from this conclave and to conduct such meetings in their bank-wise organization. On behalf of the Tamil Nadu Bank Employees Federation, I congratulate the leadership of the All India UCO Bank Employees Federation for having taken this task to arrange this convention. Comrades, we are seeing very good participation. Normally, when conference of a union is conducted, 50% of the people will be inside the auditorium and 50% of the people will be outside the auditorium. But what I find is, I was here up to 3 p.m. yesterday, and today also I came during lunchtime. I am seeing always the hall is jam-packed. That means the purpose for which the people who come from different parts of the country are really utilizing the opportunity that has been provided to them, and without wasting time, without wasting their energy, they are focusing their entire attention on the convention. In fact, that is very, very laudable. I have to congratulate all of you for the sincere efforts with which, sincere attention with which you are participating in this convention. This itself is a very big success for the convention, this convention, today's convention. Many people came and speak. Normally we are going to different conferences. General Secretary will present a report. After that, the President will call for the speakers to come and speak on the General Secretary report and to deliberate on the report. Nowadays, discussions on the report is getting reduced. People are not willing to express their views, but I find a lot of young comrades, without any fear, they came forward. In fact, some of the slips Comrade Vijayan has omitted, he has not called them for expressing their views for paucity of time. Senior generation. Okay, anyhow, lot of speakers came forward and they have given their ideas, they have given their views. In fact, I was very happy to hear one lady comrade was telling, I was more happy in joining the union than joining the bank. It's a very rare thing to hear from a comrade like this. Many people feel trade union is an unwanted forum. Now also we are seeing in the software industry there is no trade union. In Tamil Nadu there is one TV channel, Vijay TV. I was asked to participate in that program. On the one side, people belonging to IT industry, they were sitting. On the other side, trade union representatives were sitting. I was sitting in the side of the trade union representative. A bit of argument was there between the IT people and trade union. And at that time, the IT people were telling, we don't feel the necessity of having any union. And the comparer was asking, if you have any grievance, what you will do? That comrade was telling, no, I will not go to the union. There is no need for any union. I will go to the HR person and I will convey my grievance. If the HR person is not in a position to solve your grievance, redress your grievance, what you will do? Then she was telling, I will quit the job. Now what is the position now? We are seeing in our country, lot of engineering graduates are there. They are all unemployed, or even if they are employed, they are not in a position to get decent employment. It is not that all engineering graduates are getting employment in Infosys, TCS, Wipro and other peer companies. All engineering graduates are not getting such lucrative employment. Very few people are getting. But even then, now we are seeing in the banking industry, a lot of young comrades who are joining the bank afresh. When you interact with them and ask them why you are joining the bank, by resigning your job in the software industry, they are telling for the purpose of job and job security and restricted timings. There is no regulated working hours in the software industry. They do not know when they will be in a position to go home. The time is certain. Morning they will come at the stipulated hours, but at the evening time, when they will be in a position to leave the office, that is not in their hands. But fortunately, in our banking industry, thanks to the elders, thanks to the leaders, they have provided that kind of job security, job opportunity, and also regulated working hours. Today, our All India Bank Employees Association has issued one circular. Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam has issued one circular recollecting the history of All India Bank Employees Association. Tomorrow is 17th August. 17th August is a red letter day in the annals of the All India Bank Employees Association. 17th August 1948, the first strike of the bank employees was organized by the Bengal Provincial Bank Employees Association. At that time, Comrade Prabhatkar was the General Secretary of Bengal Provincial Bank Employees Association. He was an employee of Lloyds Bank. Here also one of our comrades was telling there is no point in going on one-day strike, we have to go on continuous strike. At that time, in the year 1948 itself, Central Bank Employees Union gave call to its members to go on indefinite strike. Central Bank employees went on indefinite strike. There was no resolution.